SP log, or spontaneous potential log, is one of the oldest logs that was created by the Schlumberger brothers. This log measures the natural spontaneous potential of the logs. It is created as it's shown in the figure. So one electrode, it's called M, is placed down the hole, and another electrode, that is called N, is placed up on the surface. And we are measuring the difference between the potential of these 2 points. In the end of the day, we are getting this kind of log, this kind of curve. SP logging curve is shown on a figure. We know that the maximum readings of the SP corresponds to the shale, while the minimum readings corresponds to the clean rock, most likely sandstone. And because we know that the maximum readings is shale, we can draw this kind of line that we call the shale line. And here we got the minimum readings. And this amplitude between the minimum readings and the shale line is called the delta U SP maximum. And by the same way, we can measure the delta U of the readings from a different layer. By using this equation, we can measure the alpha SP. Alpha SP is a special electrical property of the rock that can be measured only between 0 and 1. That's how we can compare readings from the different wells. If you can see on this log, alpha SP gonna be 0 in case of delta USP equals to 0. That means alpha SP 0 corresponds to the shale. And vice versa, alpha SP equals to 1 corresponds to delta USP equals to delta USP maximum. That means alpha SP equal to 1 corresponds to the clean rock. That's how we are getting a special tool that help us to find out whether the rock is shale or the clean rock. Or if you get, for example, value of alpha SP equals to 0.8, that's most like a bit dirty rock, a bit shaly sandstone. Or if you get like 0.2, that means it's almost completely shale, but with the presence of the sand. Let's look at a few examples. Here we do have 2 different well logs. The red line shows us the SP log readings. You can check yourself by trying to find where is the shale and where is the clean rock. The main objectives of the SP log are assessment of reservoirs, assessment of the shale and reservoir in the section, determining of the formation water salinity, estimation of the reservoir porosity in case of the relationship between porosity and the clay content, and the boundaries detection. But there are few limitations of this log. These are not cased hole, not applicable in non-conductive drilling fluid. It's required a difference in salt concentration between the formation water and the drilling fluid, and it's quite inaccurate in the carbonate section.